Alright. We got our Throne of Eldraine here. We're going to open this up. It's going to be sick. So don't forget, chat. We're going to count treasures in the chat using the ProJared chest emote. We're counting treasures as mythics and foil cards of uncommon or better. Or if there's any money rares, we'll count that too. I don't know if actually, I don't know what's worth money right now. I know Oko and Garrick are up there, I believe. Linkun, thanks for that resub. Alright, let's do it. Such pretty looking boosters. Alright, first one, let's go. So the pre-release has already happened. I probably won't be going through each individual card a whole lot. We got Silver Flame Squire, Mantle of Tides. I'm just gonna sort them by color. Raging Redcap, Reaper of Night, Return to Nature, Giant Skewer, a Curious Pair, Jousting Dummy, Scorching Dragonfire, Covetous Urge, Joust. I think this should be our first rare here. Is the Blacklands Paragon. I actually like this guy quite a bit. The Knight with 3/1 flash. When we enter the battlefield, target knight gets Death Touch and Lifelink until end of turn, which can include himself. So you could like flash him in to defend with Death Touch and Lifelink, which is great. Oh, we're starting off with a foil. It's a common, so it's not crazy exciting. But we did get a foil common in our first pack at least. And then a human token and a land. Next up, take out the token and land. Actually, the Knight token isn't too bad in this set. I think it's one of the better ones they have. Youthful Knight, Queen of Ice, who I like quite a bit. Ogre Errant, Fortifying Provisions, Tempting Witch, Wolf's Quarry, Smitten Swordmaster, the Garenberg Carver, Prophet of the Peak, Wicked Guardian, Tournament Grounds. I definitely put green on black, sorry. Thunderous Snapper, Bognati, and the rare Doom Foretold. This is a weird, clunky card, but man, if it happens, you get so much stuff out of it. By the way, if you're just joining us, I'm feeling sick. So I'm sorry if I'm not like 100% excitement energy right now. I'm doing my best. Quetzal, Slayer Falcon, The Witch of Elhorn. Thank you guys for those resubs. Alright. Token out. Island out. Or land out. Alright. Cinderella's Crystal Slipper. If you haven't seen this set at all, by the way, it is based entirely on fairy tales, which is adorable. So you can see like a lot of inspirations in all the cards very easily. Fierce Witch Stalker is one of the best green commons you can possibly get. Tournament Grounds, a Dauntless Knight, Sage of the Falls. The rare card is the Piper of the Swarm, and we got a foil fairy Guide Mother. Not Godmother, Guide Mother. Piper the Swarm is awesome. He's basically the Pied Piper. Rats you control have Menace, Pay 1 black and tap them to create a 1/1 black rat. And 2 black blacks to sacrifice 3 rats to gain control of target creature. Rat deck. All right. So here's the Little Mermaid, the wishful merfolk. It's a little mermaid, only she yearned to walk on dry land so that she might take her vengeance there. It's Ariel, but she's pissed. Wolf's Glory, the Witch's Cottage. We'll put that under land. Marleaf Rider, Silver Flame Ritual, Searing Barrage, and Eye Collector. Another Deathless Knight. Into the story. The Witch's Oven. Rare card. Happily Ever After. Man, this card is impossible to make happen, but if you do, hilarious. So, this card is an enchantment, and when it enters the battlefield, each player gains 5 life and draws a card. And then, during your upkeep, if you control a permanent that's one of every color, so you need to have control of every color, and there are 6 or more card types in your graveyard, and you have more than 20 life, then you win. That's a lot of, like, stipulations to make that happen. But imagine the memes. Alright. Wishful Merfolk. 7 Dwarves. Memory Theft. Reeve's Soul. One of the better removal spells. Fling. Actually, during my pre-release, I finished off an opponent by flinging an ogre into him. Never saw it coming. Hingewalker. Keeper of Fables. I like this uncommon quite a bit for limited play. Overwhelmed Apprentice. Sir Eleonora, the Discerning. I think this is a, I think this might be a foil pack. If this is a rare, it's a foil pack. What? Rankle, Master of the Pranks. Ooh, it's our first mythic. This is actually one of the more valuable mythics too. This dude is insane. 2 black for a Flying Haste Fairy Rogue. And whenever it deals combat damage to a player, choose any number of the following 3 things. Each player discards a card, each player loses 1 life and draws a card, or each player sacrifices a creature. I mean, I'm a little down on it because it happens to both players, but a 3/3 Flying Haste is nuts. So we're going to sleeve this bad boy up. More importantly, though, what's the foil? Boop! It's an uncommon. Cauldron Familiar. Oh, foil kitty. Look at that kitty. Foil kitty. The land away. Go through our commons real fast here. Don't think there's anything. Oh, Trapped in the Tower. Girl in the tower. The tower. Can't sing right now. My throat is too fucked up. Sorry, chat. I'm sorry I attempted. Scalding Cauldron. Borrow Witches. The Corridor Monitor sucks. I like this pixie quite a bit. Green and blue for 2/2 flying, and it can add a green or blue mana. Decent fixing. Flying 2/2 with decent stats. Here's a normal kitty. Edgewall Innkeeper. And our rare. Oh, Acclaimed Contender. Not super crazy about this. Was my pre-release foil. Not foil, but my pre-release card that was included in my my pre-release pool. It's a decent card. I like it, but since I already got like a pre-release one, whatever. my tokens over there. It's Tarantula with the Twitch Prime sub. Thank you so much. Alright, Moonlit Scavengers. Barge in. Ardenvale Paladin. Mistford River Turtle. Look at this big old 1/5 turtle. Rustthorn Halberd. By the way, shockingly, I'm fairly certain that in this set, there are no crabs. Bake it to a pie! Finally! I want this card so badly. It's like one of the best removal options in the entire set deck, for limited especially. And I didn't get one at all during the pre-release or any of my sealed pools I did on Arena so far. But finally got Bake It to a Pie. Hooray! Resolute Rider. There. Flaxen Intruder. Oh, we got another foil. Another incoming foil, but first the rare. Oh, wait, this is another uncommon. Did I miscount? I miscounted. Never mind. No foil. This is the rare. Artorbrand, Thane of the Redfell. This guy's great. Got to play him during my Thursday Eldraine on Arena. Had him with 2 ballistas. The mana cost is a little funky because it's 1 red, red, red. But if you had like a mono red deck, dang. All your red sources deal an extra 2 damage. That's quite a bit. True Love's Kiss. The Witching Well, Embereth Paladin, Prized Griffin, Malevolent Noble, Fella Pheasant, An Unexplained Vision, Mystic Sanctuary, Knight of the Keep, Wicked Guardian, another Tournament Grounds. This is our first uncommon. Okay, there's 1, 2 for Joust. Oh, alternate art Beanstalk Giant. So, in this set, they have alternate art cards where they has like this extra kind of like flourish kind of around the borders, making it look a little more fairy tale. I don't know if these are any more rare than the others, but this is like an uncommon card that has the alternate art. So getting like foils of like this kind is particularly hard to get, which in my sealed pool I got a foil what's it called? Bone Crusher Giant in that card style. And our rare Sorcerer Spyglass. That's a reprint. That's been in so many sets. Not exciting. So many other people are in the chat are sick too. Man, there's something going around. Because I was literally doing completely fine until just last night. Run away together. Come with me, friend. Tempting Witch, Insatiable Appetite. Another Searing Barrage, Eye Collector, Charmed Sleep. The Fireborn Knight. 2/3 Double Strike, not bad. A Lucky Clover. Bell of the Brawl. Not Bell of the Ball. Bell of the Brawl, a 3/2 Menace Knight. And our rare. The Lovestruck Beast. Oh, it's the alternate art of them. Oh, it's cool. I got in my pre-release pool, I have the normal art of Lovestruck Beast. But this is the alternate art, so I guess it's a super rare. We'll count it as a treasure. Why not? It's the rare of the alternate art. We'll count it. So he's a 5/5 creature for 3 mana, which is nuts. But he can't attack unless you control a 1/1 creature. So he also has the ability for 1 green mana to cast as a spell, Heart's Desire, where you create a 1/1 human. So you have a bell for the beast. Another True Love's Kiss, Forever Young. Rosethorn Acolyte. Out Muscle. Drown in the Loch. Shepherd of the Flock. Heraldic Banner. Rare. Oh, Fabled Passage. This is like a super evolving wilds if you haven't seen this one yet. So you tap it, sacrifice it, search your library for a basic land, enters the battlefield tapped. But if you control 4 or more lands, then you get to untap that land. So the way that reads is that if you have 3 lands out and you play Fabled Passage, tap it, sacrifice it, get out and grab a forest, whatever. That forest is still your 4th land, so you get to untap that forest. So it's good early game because you get your mana fixing, and it's a little more helpful late game because you get to use the land right away. So anticipate standard decks having 4 Fabled Passages in all of them. Maybe not 4, but at least some. Tome Raider, Cinderella's Crystal Slipper, the Bartered Cow, Garenbridge Squire, Malevolent Noble, Trapped in the Tower, Golden Egg, Idyllic Grange, Garenbridge Paladin, Eye Collector. Oh, alternate art animating fairy. It's uncommon. It's actually just a good card. You get a 2/2 flying for 3 mana, which is already just like a solid creature. But then its ability is a target non-creature artifact you control becomes a 0/0 artifact creature with 4 +1/+1 counters on it. So you just target one of your foods, and now it's a pissed off food. And it's got that alternate art on it. Revenge of the Ravens. The Mad Ratter. Whenever you draw your second card, create 2 1/1 black rat creature tokens. Combine that with the Pied Piper dude, and you got a rat deck going out of control. Rare. Dance of the Manse. This card sucks. Put that away. Run away together. Merchant of the Veil. I actually like that guy quite a bit. Ash Thrones. Explain Vision. There's the Keep. Wicked Guardian. Elite Headhunter. Alright, that's our first uncommon. All that glitters are second uncommon. I think this is a foil pack. Yep, I got 2 cards left. Lock Dragon. So we got a rare and a foil. First off, the rare is the Charming Prince. This guy's great. He's a 2/2 for 2, which is fine. When he enters the battlefield, he has 3 abilities. You get to choose to do one of them. You can scry 2, which is great early game. Gain 3 life, just in case you're late game, you're struggling. Or you can exile a creature you own and return it to the battlefield at the beginning of the next end step. So you can blink one of your own creatures. Maybe get rid of an enchantment or cause another powerful enter the battlefield effect. He's got a lot of utility. I like Charm Prince. And the foil card? It's a common. Just an Ogre Errant. Nothing exciting. Sorry, chat. Nothing exciting there. No one cares about foil commons. Queen of the Ice. Regular Ogre Errant. To slap on top of the foil one, because who cares? Weapon Rack. Alright, we got the Goldilocks' Spinning Wheel, which allows you to mana fix, and for 5 mana tap target creature. That's quite a bit. But if you need it. Inspiring Veteran. Other knights you control get +1/+1. There's a lot of knight synergy. I kind of want to see if there's a knight standard deck that can be brewed up. Not Goldilocks. You know what I'm talking about. Rare card. Ooh, Gadwick the Wizened. I like him a lot. X, blue, blue, blue for a 3/3 wizard. When you enter the battlefield, draw X cards. And whenever you cast a blue spell, tap, target non-land permanent opponent controls. I like Gadwick a lot. Rumpelstiltskin. That was from the story of Rumpelstiltskin. What's the name of the lady in that? They had to spin the wheel for him. I feel like I should know this. I've done that play. Aw, Lonesome Unicorn needs a friend. Oh my god, this is one of the... This is a new counterspell that is just the smarmiest. It's 1 blue to counter target spell. Its controller puts the top 3 cards of the library into the graveyard. But the counterspell is called Didn't Say Please. So someone is going to cast like their game-winning whatever bomb, where they're just like, Garrick the Headhunter, and whatever blue player just be like, didn't say please. I cast this, didn't say please. Which means if you use that card to counter someone, you have to like say it that way to shame them a little bit. Just like, no, sorry man, didn't say please. Oh, the Enchanted Carriage, this guy's great. It's a 4/4 vehicle. When it enters the battlefield, it comes with 2 1/1 white mice creatures. And it's crew 2. So the 2 1/1 mice can crew the 4/4 vehicle. That's adorable. Mysterious Pathlighter and Arcanist's Owl. Rare. Witch's Vengeance. Creature of the creature type of your choice get -3/-3 till end of turn. It's not bad. You saw a low-level judge rule that because the person said please, the card was negated. That sounds fake. Unless the judge was memeing, that sounds fake. Seven Dwarves. So there's a creature called Seven Dwarves. The 2/2 for 2. But the 7 dwarves get +1/+1 for every other creature named 7 dwarves you control, and you can have 7 dwarves in your deck. Someone will make it work. I don't know who, but someone will. Bake into a pie! Can't believe that's common. I never got one in all my pools. Deafening Silence. The art in this one's awesome. Sir Alan the Lion's Claw. Turn into a pumpkin, which is a great spell. Horrific art. Like a person in knight's armor, like buckling over in pain as he turns to numerous pumpkins. That's kind of the worst. Rare card. Oh, we got Garrick! The Cursed Huntsman! Planeswalker! This Garrick is nuts, by the way, chat. He costs 6 to get out, which is a lot. But his abilities are crazy. So for 0, you get a 2/2 wolf creature token that when it dies, Garrick gets a loyalty counter, which is crazy. His -3 is destroy target creature, draw a card. Just huge advantage. And then his -6 is you get an emblem with creatures you control, get +3/+3 and half trample. And he enters the battlefield at 5 loyalty. Now it's a little clunky to get to his ultimate, because the only way he can get loyalty counters on his own is for his 2/2 wolves to die. But he's really powerful. Just his -3 to destroy target creature is great. Chill Slushy, thanks for that resub. Coca-Cola, Sunbro Daiki, thank you guys for those resubs too. Go through these a little bit faster. Unless I got any particularly interesting stories. Oh, we haven't seen this one yet. Here's our uncommons. Wintermoor Commander. Tuna Star. For 1 white, 1 black, a death touch. His toughness equals the number of knights you control, so at least 1. And whenever he attacks, another knight you control gains indestructible until end of turn. That's pretty cool. Hypnotic Sprite. I like this guy a lot. Blue and a blue for 2/1 flying. Already good cost. But it also has a counter spell attached to it as an adventure. Negativix, thanks to the sub bomb. This is another foil pack, by the way, chat. Yep, another foil pack. Serfarin the Hengehammer. So, first off, the rare card is a Worthy Knight. 1 and a white for a 2/2. Fine. But whenever you cast a Knight spell, create a 1/1 white human creature token. So if you make a Knight deck with this, you can just get so wide so quickly. There's just so many Knight stuff in white, black, and red. I feel like there's something there. I don't know what yet, or what the exact brew is, but there's got to be something there with Knights. Foil! It's an uncommon, Resolute Rider. Just uncommon, though. It's something. Ah. Okay. Faithful Knight, Queen of Ice, Ochre Errant, Fortifying Provisions. Their Giant Skewer. Make a Guardian. Blow your house down! Up to 3 target creatures can't block this turn. Destroy any of them with their walls. 3 little pigs. Is there a food deck? Yes, actually, it's Regal. Apparently, one of the decks that's currently emerging in Standard is one based around food. Inquisitive Puppet, Cauldron's Gift, Improbable Alliance. This is an interesting enchantment for blue and red. Whenever you draw your second card each turn, you get a 1/1 blue fairy creature token with flying, and then for 6 mana, draw a card, discard a card. Probably a little bit better for limited than Standard, but something there. There's 2 cards left in here, which means it's another foil pack. Rare card is the Fervent Champion, a 1/1 first strike haste human knight. And whenever he attacks, another attacking knight you control gets +1/+0 till end of turn. And equipping stuff onto him costs 3 less. Foil! Foil rare! Wildborn Preserver? Hell yeah, I'll take a foil rare. Also an insane card. It's a 2/2 flash reach creature, which is a little odd. But whenever another non-human creature enters the battlefield under your control, you may pay X, and then you can put X amount of +1/+1 counters onto it. So you get this out, and you cast any other creature. If you have any other leftover mana, you just pump that and put +1/+1 counters on this guy. That's nuts. Again, presuming that you have mana to spare after casting your creatures. But if you do, it'll get out of control. And it just has to be non-human creatures. That's like... figured to be a little more stipulation there. We've got another foil pack. Clockwork Servant, Rally for the Throne. Counter's Transformation. This is actually a better card than most cards like this, like Frogify. Where, first off, it enchants a creature, and when it enters the battlefield, you get to draw a card. So it replenishes itself right away, which alone makes it much better than a normal soft enchantment removal. And the enchanted creature loses all of its abilities and becomes a green elk with base power toughness 3/3. So if they got something on their side that's way too powerful, you can take it down a notch. Or if you have something on your side that's like a 1/1 and sucks, you can pump it up. You see, I got a couple options with that one. Rare card is the Murderous Rider. This dude is amazingly good. 1 black for a 2/3 lifelink. When it dies, it goes on the bottom of your library. More importantly, his adventure at instant speed is destroy target creature or planeswalker. You lose 2 life. Which for 3 mana, super worth it. Very good rare. Foil! It's a foil common. The Ginger Brute! Not gingerbread, but Ginger Brute. A 1/1 haste food golem. Pay 1 mana. He can't be blocked this turn except by creatures with haste because, you know, can't catch me. He's the Ginger Brute. And you can pay 2 life and sacrifice him to gain 3 life like any other food token. Now, what's important to remember about the Ginger Brute is that he is a food golem. So any other card that cares about foods, he counts for. Like sacrifice 2 foods, draw a card. Ginger Brute's a food. It doesn't have to be the food tokens. Buster Klondike, thanks for resubbing. Does this mean that all changelings are now food creatures? Yeah, actually. I don't think that's going to matter for standard as much. But that could be something wacky in modern. Oh, here's a regular Ginger Brute. Alright, we got the Skullknocker Ogre. He's not very good. Wandermare is very good. Redcap Melee is also solid. Rare card. Stolen by the Fae. This is another one of those cards that allows you to run away at the game. It's X blue for a sorcery. Return target creature with converted mana cost X or X to its owner's hand. You create X 1/1 blue fairy creature tokens with flying. Just get a billion fairies. Chump blocks for days, and you can swing back in the air. And it's target creature, not even target creature opponent controls. So you could target yourself or one of your own creatures that has a powerful enter the battlefield effect and still get a bunch of 1/1s. I love this card too. So tiny. Flash enchantment. Target creature gets -2, -0. It gets -6, -0 if it's a controller has 7 or more cards in its graveyard, though. And it's just like a fairy holding a tiny jar with an even smaller human in it. So tiny. Another didn't say please. Alright. Got the Spectre Shriek. Another Covetous Urge. Another Sir Conrad. Rare card. Whoops. The Opportunistic Dragon. I actually like the flavor of this card a lot. It's a 4/3 flying for 4 mana, which is very, very good. But when it enters the battlefield, you choose a target human or artifact an opponent controls. And as long as the Opportunistic Dragon is on the battlefield, you gain control of that permanent. But that permanent loses all its abilities and can't attack or block. So the dragon just hoards its treasures or person and holds on to it. Gotta blow my nose 1 second. Ooh. I'm sorry, I'm sick. This sucks. It's already hyping up Theros Beyond Death, which is the next set. All right. All right, another Embereth Shieldbreaker. Mystical Dispute, Rampart Smasher, rare card, Castle Ventress, one of the new rare lands. Enters the battlefield unless you control an island, so it's like one of these speed lands, but specifically island. Adds a blue mana, but has a 2 blue, tap it to scry 2. It's a pretty useful utility land. I don't think it's going to end up being like 4 copies in every deck like most mana fixing lands. Oh, here's that 1/1 mouse token that comes with the pumpkin carriage. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Nope. No foil. The Sorcerer's Broom. This is another one of those good flavor ones. Where it's... Whenever you sacrifice another permanent, you may pay 3. If you do, create a token that's a copy of Sorcerer's Broom. It has to be sacrificed, which makes it a little harder to get off. But it's like that one Mickey Mouse Fantasia cartoon where the brooms get out of control. Sage of the Falls, Ferocity of the Wilds, rare card, Castle Locthwain. We got the black land in this one. I like this one a lot. 1 black, draw a card, then lose life equals the number of cards in your hand. Whatever, dude. I'll lose life to draw a card. That sounds sick. Oh, I got the Garrick emblem. Tight. Popped. It's my first opt I've seen in how many packs? Okay. Surkara the Bold. I like this card a lot. 3 red for a 3/3. She can tap herself to deal 1 damage to any target, and anytime she or any instant or sorcery deals damage to an opponent, or any player, so count to yourself too, you can exile the top card of your library, and you may play that card this turn. What's important is that says you may play this card. It does not say you may cast this card. What's the difference? It means if you look at the top card of your library and it's a land, you can play it. Fireborn Knight. Bognaughty. Rare card. The Magic Mirror. This is a mythic legendary artifact for blue. 6 blue, 9 mana. But it costs 1 less for each instant and sorcery card in your graveyard. You have no maximum hand size, and at the beginning of your upkeep, put a knowledge counter on the Magic Mirror, then draw a card for each knowledge counter on the Magic Mirror. This is one of those cards where if I open this up in limited, I'd be pretty disappointed because I feel like that would just end up decking yourself more than anything else. But in standard, with that Jace Planeswalker where you want to get rid of your entire deck to win, that's a good way to help it. Nia Randy, thanks for the resub. Six, 7, 8, 9. Nope, no foil. Another Lucky Clover. Into the Story. Witch's Oven. Rare card. Emery, Lurker of the Loch. This is another one of those very specific. Yeah, I don't know about this. Tuna blue for a 1/2 Merfolk Wizard, but it costs 1 less for each artifact you control. When it enters the battlefield, put the top 4 cards of your library into your graveyard, and then you can tap her. Choose target artifact card in your graveyard. You may cast that card this turn. which allows you to play artifact cards on your opponent's turn. One of my first standard decks I ever made and brewed myself was a Tezzeret artifact deck. So I like making artifact decks. But I don't think there's enough artifact stuff in standard right now to make that worthwhile. I could see it in modern. Oh, just a straight up bear token. 2/2 bear. Rrr. Who ate my porridge? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hey, there we go. We got a foil pack. Here we go. Okay. Overwhelmed Apprentice is just a big mood. Just a big mood. Okay, Adversary. It's actually a really good card too. Thunderous Snapper. Oops. Rare card is Yorvo, Lord of Garenbrig. I had this in my sealed pool. Green, green, green. It enters the battlefield with 4 +1/+1 counters on it. So it enters the battlefield as a 4/4. Anytime you cast a green creature, he gets a +1/+1 counter. And if that green creature has power higher than Yorvo, Yorvo gets another +1/+1 counter. Basically, you play Yorvo, it's a 4/4, and then if you play something like, say, I don't know, like a 6/4 mana for 6/4 creature for 6 mana that's green, he instantly jumps up to being a 6/6. I like him. Foil card. The Gingerbread Cabin. It's a common land, but it's the green one. We haven't gotten the green one yet. Is Yorvo treasure worthy? I don't think so. But he's cool. Dark Savage 64. Thanks for the resub. No, I don't think I would do a video explaining Magic the Gathering and how to play. Because one, I kind of do that in my Chandelar playthrough, and two, there's so many other resources that do that already. I see no need for me to do that. Once and Future. Another Inspiring Veteran. Another Trail of Crumbs. Rare card. Folio of Fancies? It's a blue artifact. 1 in a blue. Players have no maximum hand size. XX tap. Each player draws X cards. 2 in a blue. Each opponent puts a number of cards equal to the number of cards in their hand from the top of their library into their graveyard. Okay. Kind of a... Basically, you build up their hand to mill them, but then they have a lot of stuff in their hand. I don't know how I feel about that. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yay! A foil pack. Which we also got alternate art Ocame Rangers. Which I think we got a couple of regular ones of, so I can actually show the difference now. Did I? Oh, no, maybe not. This is my first one. Just kidding. But it's a ranger riding on the back of like a fox. Green or white, 4 of it to get a 2/2, but you can tap to give creatures you control +1/+1 on a turn, and it's a sorcery adventure makes 2 1/1 white creatures. Another Lock Dragon. Another Mad Ratter. So we're going to check the rare card first, which is the Fey Barrow Elder, who I like a lot. It's 1 green and a white for a Vigilance creatures, and he gets +1/+1 for each color among permanents you control. And he's green and white, so at the very minimum, he's a 2/2. And he can tap himself. For each color among permanents you control, add 1 mana of that color. And again, he's green-white, so he can immediately tap for a green and a white mana. 2 mana. That's a lot of mana. Foil card. Shepherd. Oh, ooh, foil alternate art of Shepherd of the Flock. Count as a treasure. I know I got one earlier. Yeah, there we go. So this is the foil alternate art, and this is what the standard art looks like. Just to kind of put it in perspective for you guys, in case you're wondering. So it's not just the border that changes. It's like, that foil's a hot $8? Is it really? Alright. That sounds like it gets a money sleeve. God. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, another foil right away. You were drowning in foils. Now, they did slightly increase the amount of times you're going to see foils in packs, though. Either way, I still open Mythics. Just like my shirt says, I open Mythics. Claim the Firstborn. Epic Downfall. All that glitters. Only shooting stars breaks the mold. Alright, first off, a rare. Oko! Woo! We get the mythic foil, the mythic planeswalker! Yeah, Oko! We got Oko and Garruk in the same box. Dude, first off, Oko. What do you need to know about Oko? He's very attractive. That's pretty much all you need. What'd I say? I open Mythics. A 3 mana, 4 loyalty planeswalker is awesome. His +2 is create a food token. His +1 is target artifact or creature loses all abilities and becomes a 3/3 green elk. Just like that Kenrith's transformation card. And his -5 is exchange control of target artifact or creature you control with target creature and opponent controls with power 3 or less. So you can just make foods and then -5 himself to swap out that food for one of your opponent's creatures. He's awesome. So he's hot and he can cook? Yes, that's correct. He's got, like, mad bisexual energy. Foil card. Edgewell Innkeeper. It's a uncommon at the very least. Not alternate art or anything like that, so it's not super exciting. But we got Oko, which is awesome. Circle Bait, thanks for the sub, by the way. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Nope. Regular pack. Another Enchanted Carriage. Another Sir Eleonora. Archon of Absolution? Is this one? A 4-mana, 3/2 flying protection from white. Interesting. Creatures can't attack you or a planeswalker you control unless they pay 1 for each one of those creatures. That's actually really good. Actually be really good, especially for limited. Foil, or rare card, is the Midnight Clock from Peter Pan. 2 and a blue for an artifact that can tap itself to add blue mana. So you get a little bit of ramp. And you can pay 2 and a blue to put a hour counter on it. And at the beginning of every upkeep, it gets an hour counter. And once it gets that 12th hour, aka midnight, you take your hand, your graveyard, you shuffle into your library, and you get to draw 7 cards. So it's a really, really slow way just to shuffle up your graveyard and your deck, put them all back up together. And you get 7, an all new hand. What am I doing here? Ooh. Here's the regular Shepherd of the Flock to go with our foil one. As he carries his poor sheep. Another Hypnotic Sprite. Sir Farron the Henchhammer. Oh, this is our foil pack. We got our foil pack. Okay. More foils. Okay. Rare card. The Hushbringer. A 1/2 flying with lifelink for 2 mana. Creatures entering the battlefield or dying don't cause abilities to trigger. Ooh. Really shuts it down. These are very sensual lips back here. Foil card? Foil rare! Fire's Invention. Oh, it's not very good. But it's a foil rare? Count it. You can cast spells only during your turn. And you can cast no more than 2 spells each turn. You may cast spells with converted mana costs less than or equal to the number of lands you control without paying their mana costs. This has to be super good in like a different format, right? Like maybe modern or something, some other format that I don't play or don't understand. This is probably really good in. Limited, no. But there's probably something there that I don't know, right? Maybe Commander, yeah. Again, I don't play Commander though. I just feel like it's a lot of setup. The Glass Casket. A first one of this. Shine Chaser, who I don't like very much. Red Cat Melee. Rare card. Castle Embereth. The red rare land. Probably one of the less exciting lands you can get for the rare ones. It just makes you can give your creatures +1/+0 till end of turn. Zero Blade Edge, likes that resub. We're almost at the bottom of this box, by the way. Almost done here. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9. Damn. Steel Call Lance, a black-red artifact, which is really interesting. Equipped creature gets +2/+2. Costs 3 to equip their creature, but to a knight, only 1. I guess I'll put that under artifact? Where would I put this? Gold? I'll put artifact, whatever. Shambling Suit. The Improbable Alliance. And rare card. Castle Ardenvale. We're going to get one of every land. Alright, only got 4 packs left for this box. fairy token. I like its little needle sword and shield. All right. 4, 5, 6. Bake it to a pie. Ooh, is that 9? This might be a foil pack. I lost count. I think it is. Another Deafening Silence. Another Wintermoor Commander. A Burning Yard Trainer. A 3/3 trample haste for 5 mana. When it enters the battlefield, another target creature you control gets +2/+2, trample, and haste till end of turn. Oh yeah, it is a foil pack though. Alright, rare card. Castle Garenberg. The green one. Is that all of them now? Did I get all the lands? Foil card? Island. Alright. Oops, all lands. This human cleric. He's just kind of like, you know, oh. It's free real estate. Six, 7, 8, 9. Damn. Did I find the castle creature? Yeah, I got that in the artifacts. Giant opportunity. Sacrifice 2 foods and get a 7/7 green giant. Otherwise, make 3 foods. Canvas Transformation, aka the Oko ability. Cauldron's Gift. Rare card. The Oathsworn Knight. This is an amazing knight. 1 black for 0/0 creatures, but it enters the battlefield with 4 +1/+1 counters on it. So you get a 4/4 for 3 mana. It attacks each turn if able. Sure. But if damage would be dealt to it, rather than it dying, you prevent that damage and it loses a +1/+1 counter. So you just create a super aggressive knight. You just keep swinging in. And there's so many other cards can enhance or pump up knights. You can make that guy just nuts. 'Tis but to scratch the card. Pretty much. It's just a flesh wound. So even if he gets hurt, he keeps fighting because he's crazy. Eight, 9. No foil here. We do have a Keeper of Fables. A Spectre Shriek. Ooh, Order of Midnight. So here's a card we haven't seen yet. A human knight flying on the back of a giant raven, which is cool. A 2/2 flying for 2 mana, which is great. Can't block. Who cares? You got 2/2 flying for 2 mana. And its adventure is 1 in a black to return target creature from your graveyard to your hand. It's a flying Gravedigger, and that's super good. I like this one a lot. Rare card. The Ironcrag Feat. This card is so weird. 1 red. Add 7 red mana. You can only cast 1 more spell this turn. So, make it fucking count? Pre-spent X mana card. See, what's funky about that, though, is you would need to have both your X mana card and Ironcrag Feat in your hand at the same time. And that's where it starts getting funky. Four, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10. Mana Leaf Pixie. The Venerable Knight. It's 2/1 for 1 mana. Whenever it dies, you put a +1/+1 counter on target knight you control. And I like the art a lot. It's a like older knight woman giving her sword to a young lady. It's good flavor. Grumgully the Generous. I had this in my sealed pool. 1 green and a red to get a 3/3 creature, and makes it so that every other non-human creature you control enters the battlefield with an additional +1/+1 counter in it. So it just pumps up every non-human creature you play in your deck. It's awesome. Rare card. Robber the Rich. Oh, it's Robin Hood, a mythic. This guy is very interesting. 1/2 or 1 red for 2/2 reach haste. Whenever Robber of the Rich attacks, if the defending player has more cards in hand than you get the exile top card of their library. During any turn in which you attacked with a rogue, you may cast that card and you may spend mana as though were mana of any color to cast that spell. So if they have more cards in hand than you get to rob the rich. Surprised he's not, green. I guess that would make more sense, but I think it's his abilities are more red. So if you have other rogues, you can use other rogues to be able to cast that spell, but you have to attack with him to be able to exile that top card. Calyx Rage, DeFuzzy Cat, and Angel Doggo. Thank you guys all for those resubs. So, treasure count this box, because that's the end of it. We got what? We got Garrick and Oko, which is great. Other mythics were Rankle, Robber of the Rich, and Magic Mirror. So that's 5 mythics, plus 2 foil rares and a foil uncommon alternate art. Doc's Mistakes to resub. Thank you so much. All right. Collect these up. Of course, chat. That was only box 1. And you know me. Sometimes I just can't help myself. So the real question is, can we get more than 5 mythics out of this box? Don't forget that foil island. Who cares about the foil island? Alright. These were the previous box mythics. I'm going to put them over here. Lunatic Lupus, thanks for the resub. Let's start. Next box. Let's go. Try to go through these a little bit faster, because I feel poopy. Yeah, this is going up on YouTube. Alright, no mythic, but we have another Enchanted Carriage, Fireborn Knight, Sir Eleonora. Rare card in the next box, Straight up Rankle. Starting out with another Mythic, and it's Rankle. Hell yeah. Boom. When you're that good at Magic. No Mythic, but Alec Pixie used to have $5 GP toss. Buy good tissues with aloe vera that don't F up your nose and drink tea. Thankfully, I do have a box of that next to me already. But thank you so much. I do need some tea. Animating Fairy, Cauldron's Gift, Rare, another Doom Foretold. Ooh, I actually kind of like this forest art. It's nice forest art. Nine? Damn. Another Steel Claw Lance, another Fairy Vandal, the Rampart Smasher, a 5/5 who can't be blocked by knights or walls because he's just a big old giant. Rare. Iron Crag Feet. Another one. Youthful Knight. Queen of Ice. Still no foil, but Covetous Urge, Epic Downfall, Turn to a Pumpkin, Rare card. Hey, another Fabled Passage. I'm actually happy with that, because those I can see myself using in Standard. Probably run 2 per deck. I don't know about 4, though. Fabled Passage is at $10 right now. Is that right? $9, $10. Yeah, it's going to be everywhere. Yeah, it makes sense. It's super Evolving Wilds. Like, why bother playing Evolving Wilds when we can just play a better version of it? Stage Slash, though. Thanks for that resub. Revenge of Ravens. Ferocity of the Wilds. Oh, there's the regular Beanstalk Giant. We got the alternate art of him earlier, if you recall, in the previous box. This regular version. Rare card. Escape to the Wilds. 3 green, red. Exile the top 5 cards of your library. You may play cards exiled this way until the end of your next turn. You may play an additional land this turn. That's alright. I like that so you can play them until the end of next turn and not this turn. If it was this turn, it would suck because you just already spent 5 mana. How many of one copy are you allowed in a deck? 4. Unless it specifies otherwise or it's a basic land. Oh, we got a foil pack. Foxy Mortician with 1,500 bits. Thank you so much. Elite Headhunter. Another knight. Clockwork Servant. Kenra's Transformation. Rare card. Linden the Steadfast Queen. White, white, white for a 3/3 vigilance. Whenever a white creature you control attacks, you gain 1 life. Solid. And foil. Woo, foil Torbran. Hell yeah. Foil Red Dwarf. Add that to the treasure count for sure. Linden and Johnny's Pride Mate seemed like a good combo. That was my first thought too. Because you would gain 1 life off of each attacking creature, not just a Johnny Pride Mate. So you can trigger a Johnny Pride Mate multiple times. Torbrands are rare, not mythic, but still good. Eight, 9. Oh, straight into another foil pack. Deafening Silence. Venerable Knight. Bognati. Rare card is the Mirror Maid, a 1 blue enchantment who may enter the battlefield as a copy of any artifact or enchantment on the battlefield. Oh, that's... eh. Stop sliding around card. What's your problem? However, the foil... it's a forest. It's a nice forest, at least. Yay! Oh, absolutely, Volt Gloss. Especially in draft, I think monocolored decks are going to be a way bigger thing. Cal 1X Rage, thank you for the $20. Eight, 9, 10. Carriage. Another Archon of Absolution. The Loch Dargan. Rare card. Another Gadwick the Wizened. I like Gadwick quite a bit. Too bad all the Dominaria wizards went away. Rithley, thanks for the Twitch Prime sub. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9. Ding, there's a 10th one. Surkara. Frogify. Make things into a 1/1 frog. Oh, another Grumgully. Rare card. Sorcerer Spyglass. Damn it. Reprints, especially at rare, aren't exciting. Because I have a bunch of old versions I can use instead. Oh, you did a 2-headed giant pre-release? Your partner went mono green? Oh, that's awesome. Oh, I bet that's way more viable in 2-headed giant, just going monocolor. Seven, 8, 9. Ooh, foil! Okay, okay. Oakham Ranger. The Shambling Suit. Cauldron Familiar. Rare! Wicked Wolf. These are actually really good. 2 green for a 3/3 wolf. When it enters the battlefield, it can fight a creature you don't control. And you can sacrifice a food, give it a +1/+1 counter. It gains indestructible to end the turn. Tap it. foil card, though. No, it's the Overwhelmed Apprentice. Oh, overwhelmed by the foil. Cadroll, thank you for subscribing through Twitch Prime. Big mood foil. Mood foils. So there's no foil in this pack, but we do have a Mystical Dispute, a Sir Eleonora, another Mad Ratter, and another Witch's Vengeance. Oh, another Garrick emblem. Some people really want those emblems. Every now and then you can get an emblem that's worth a couple bucks, which for an emblem is shocking. Ooh, very cool. Alternate art, Foulmire Knight. And I actually really like this card. So 1/1 Death Touch for 1. But he has an instant speed adventure where you just draw a card and lose 1 life. Get another card, and it's level 1/1 Death Touch at the ready. That's awesome. Plus, it's the alternate art version. That's so cool. What's going on in there? Oh, he's just spooky. He's just spookums. Deathless Knight. And Burning Yard Trainer. Oh, this is a foiled pack, by the way. I miscounted. We also got some foils in here, along with the alternate art. Rare card. Embercleave, a mythic. 4 red, legendary artifact equipment with flash. This spell costs 1 less for each attacking creature you control. So just with 2 creatures, this is already super viable. When it enters the battlefield, attach it to target creature you control. Equipped creature gets +1/+1 and has double strike and trample. Oh boy. That could be a surprise finisher out of nowhere. That's super good. Again, all you really need is like 2 attacking creatures and no problem. Foil. It's a foil cow. All right. Another bear token. I'm probably going to hold on to these bear tokens because I feel like these get used more often than not. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9. Damn. Another spinning wheel. Skullknocker Ogre. Oakham Adversary. Ooh, another Bone Crusher Giant. I got 2 of these in my pre-release box. One regular one like this, and then a foiled version of the alternate art. This guy's super good. He's a 4/3 for 3 mana, which is incredibly powerful. Normally you get a 3/2 for 3 mana. But he also has the Stomp instant adventure ability, where he can deal 2 damage to any target. So he has just a lot of utility. Rat token. Marie Leister, thanks for the resub. No foil in this pack. Ooh, alternate art Flaxen Intruder. I hadn't seen this one. Oh god. I just realized it's Goldilocks, only she like murdered all the other bears. Head, rug, Oh boy. Let's got Claim the Firstborn and an Improbable Alliance. Rare card. Hey, the alternate art Bone Crusher Giant. Yeah, so like I had this in my pre-release pack, only this one in my pack is a foil. Is this guy worth anything? Is this a treasure card? Being rare alternate art? Almost $6? Alright. It looks neat. What about the foil one, though? What about the foil alternate art? Because that's like super foil. Or super rare. Like $12 for the foil one? Hey, I mean, it's something. I can absolutely see it being used in a lot of decks, though. So I'm going to hold on to it. Mana Leaf Pixie. Hey, we finally got the Savvy Hunter. I like this card a lot. 1 green black for a 3/3. Whenever attacks or blocks, get a food token. Sacrifice 2 foods. Draw a card. Here's a regular version of that Order of Midnight, that Raven Knight. Rare card. The Fae of Wishes. A 1/4 flying for 2 mana, which is insane. Just, if you need to defend something, no problem. You can also pay 1 in a blue mana, discard 2 cards to return Fae of Wishes to its owner's hand. And its adventure for 3 in a blue is choose a non-creature card you own from outside the game, reveal it, and put it in your hand. Just grab something from your sideboard to help you win. There's definitely going to be some crazy combos with that. Nine. Damn. Giant Opportunity. Wandermare. Sage of the Falls. Fires of Invention. Got one of those from earlier. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Damn it. Okay. No foil. Grass Casket. Sir Aelin the Lion's Claws. The Edgewall Innkeeper. Rare. Another Fervent Champion. Okay. I'm okay with that, because again, I still feel like there's something there with Knights. Do I have any water left? I got a little bit, yeah. Ow. Ow, my throat. Oh, God. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Damn. Keeper of the Fables. An Overwhelmed Apprentice. Red Cap Melee. Another Emery, Lurker of the Loch. Very cool art, though. I get it's like the Lady of the Lake, only she's pissed. I think I'm going to have a Hot Toddy ready, Jenny. I'm familiar with those. And they can be very good. 2-bit. Thanks for the resub. I'll try to feel better. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. A foil. Embereth Shieldbreaker, a Joust, an Inspiring Veteran, and a Feasting Troll King. This dude's nuts. 2 green, 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 green. So basically only play this in limited if you have a mono green deck. But he's a 7/6 Vigilance Trample. When you enter the battlefield, if you cast it from your hand, you get 3 food tokens. You may sacrifice 3 foods to return them from the graveyard to the battlefield. So basically, with 3 foods, if your opponent somehow manages to destroy it, you sacrifice 3 foods and it regenerates. Not a mythic, just a regular rare. The downside being is that it has a 4 green mana cost. So trying to play that in any kind of multicolor deck is going to make it tough. Oh, here's a giant token. Hadn't seen this one before. Coming down the beanstalk. Two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, there we go. Now we got some foils. Hit me with it. Shepherd the Flock. Slaying Fire. Righteousness. Rare. The Questing Beast. It's a mythic. 2 green green for Vigilance, Death Touch, Haste. Can't be blocked by creatures with power 2 or less. Combat damage that will be dealt by creatures you control can't be prevented. Whenever a Questing Beast deals combat damage to an opponent, it deals that much damage to a target planeswalker that player controls. Are you kidding me? That's too good. That's too good. Why does it also have haste? Why also haste? Everything else can be like fine, but also haste? Jesus Christ. Also, foil fling. Cool. Green's got so many good cards. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hey, how about we go right into another foil, though? Perhaps a better foil. Another Drown in the Lock, Edgewall Innkeeper, Thunderous Snapper. By the way, this is a Hydra turtle. Don't know if you saw. It's a turtle with multiple faces. Rare card. The Wishclaw Talisman. I don't think I like this one. It's kind of weird. It's like a monkey's paw. 1 in a black. It comes in the battlefield with 3 wish counters. Pay 1 and tap it. Remove a wish counter. Search your library for a card and put it into your hand. Then your opponent gets it. And then your opponent can do it. But after your opponent gets it, you get it back. So you'll end up getting 2 cards off of it, but your opponent gets 1. And I don't know how I feel about it. Foil card. Oh, foil Happily Ever After. Oh, the foil looks nice at the very least. All the coins are shiny. It's kind of neat. It's a foil rare. We'll count it. I guess what you could do is you combine that Monkey Paw with Oko. Activate the Monkey Paw, and then use Oko and swap. Oh no, Oko only grab creatures. Never mind. I don't know. Oh wow, another foil pack. Is that 3 in a row? Inquisitive Puppet. Rally for the Throne. 3 mana to create 2 1/1 white humans. And you can gain life if you spent all white mana on it. Witch's Oven. First off, the rare is another Worthy Knight, which is great. But our sick foil, Improbable Alliance. Uncommon. How do you know if it's a foil pack or not? Count the number of commons it has. If there are only 9 commons showing up, you get a foil. Does First Strike negate Death Touch? If the First Strike damage kills the creature with Death Touch, then yes. Because then the Death Touch would never happen back because the damage is already done. Oh, no 4th foil pack, sadly. Shine Chaser, All That Glitters, Bell of the Brawl. I did not get any of the collector boosters. No, I didn't really care. Rare. Oh, the Wildborn Preserver. We got a foil version of that in the previous box, which is still a very good card. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hey, rare. Okay, so we skipped one pack, but we got another rare pack. Let's go. Lucky Clover, the Tormenting Grounds. I don't think we got to see this card yet, but it's a uncommon land that allows you to give a red, white, or black mana for knights and equipment. Again, another reason why I feel knights are going to be a thing. Kitty. Rare card is another Yorvo. Ooh, excuse me. We had Yorvo before. Foil card? It's a common. Fuck. Never mind. He's just a common. I need to blow my nose again soon. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9. No foil. That Rampart Smasher. Rare card. Torbrand. This is my 3rd Torbrand total. Apparently, if I'm playing standard, I should make a red deck. The other day, you opened up a foil Black Lotus. Dude, that's insane. Did you celebrate by taking shots of bleach? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Nope, no foil. Deafening Silence. Oh, alternate art Beanstalk Giant. I don't know if you guys have seen this, but 6 and a green for a creature whose power and toughness equals to the number of lands you control. So generally speaking, usually 7. And then he's got an adventure that allows you to search your library for a land card and put it onto the battlefield. Untapped. Ooh. And it's alternate art, which is nice. Heraldic Banner. Rare card. The Hushbringer once again. I'll blow my nose 1 second. Okay. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No foil. The Wintermoor Commander, a Hypnotic Sprite, and a Joust. And, Once Upon a Time. Okay. If this is the first spell you've cast this game, you may cast it without paying its mana cost, which is 1 and a green. Look at the top 5 cards of your library. You may reveal a creature or land card from among them and put it into your hand. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. That's actually kind of cool. Especially if it's the first spell. I wouldn't play a whole lot of them, though. I'm usually not too crazy about paying 2 mana to look at the top 5, get whatever. Limited, yes. Standard, I think it's going to be on the slow side. What if it's your last spell you cast in the game? And that's the last spell you cast, chances are you lost. Oh, another mouse card. Yay! Four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Damn. The Elite Headhunter, Kenrith Transformation. Oh, a Fairy Vandal. That's our first time we got this uncommon. There's like a lot of uncommons I have just surprisingly not gotten. Like the Fairy Vandal, who's really good. 1 a blue for 1/2 flash flying creature. And anytime you draw your second card on a turn, he gets a +1/+1 counter. Just get 1 +1/+1 counter on him, and you got your value's worth. Rare card. The Green Castle. Salamat, thanks for the Twitch Prime sub. Zane Gost, thanks for the sub earlier too. Once Upon a Time is speculated to be really strong in Modern, which is why it's so expensive. Oh. Oh, that makes sense. I don't know anything about Modern. I don't understand it, and I don't know how to gauge cards' value in Modern. Sorry. Nine. Yes, okay, foil pack. Here we go. Mystical Dispute, an Arcanist's Owl, a Bell of the Brawl. Rare card. It's another Oko. I'll take that. Second Oko. Sleeve up there, you sexy son of a bitch. And I'll see you every time I close my eyes. Come on, foil card hype. Let's do it. That's a weapon rack. That's fine. That's fine. But we got Oko, which is cool. Whatever, you got an Oko. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Another foil pack. Get hype. Deathless Knight, Serkara, Grumgully. Gotta fix my stacks because they're bothering me. Foil, this is the rare card. A Charming Prince, which I like a lot. Foil card, though. Witch's Oven. That's fine. It's a foil one, though. I have not gotten any mythic rares, have I? It's a damn shame. Oh, another foil pack. I'm sorry, I said mythic rare. I meant foil mythics. Foil. I haven't gotten any foil mythics yet, but this is another foil pack, so. Deafening Silence. Venerable Knight. Bog Naughty. Rare card. Ayara, first of the Locthwain. And she's real pretty. Black, black, black for a 2/3 creature. Whenever she or another black creature enters the battlefield under your control, each opponent loses a life and you gain 1 life. Sacrifice another black creature, draw a card. Foil card, though. Oh, foil alternate art Queen of Ice? Ooh, I actually did not know she had alternate art, let alone and at common level. Interesting. I'll count that. Very neat. Super cool. I'll sleeve it. Probably not worth a lot of money, but I'll sleeve it. Settling in $1.50. So it's not big money, but it looks neat. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9. Probably could have stopped keeping my comments a long time ago. Skullknocker Ogre. Hey, another alternate art Foulmire Knight. And a Frogify. And a Sundering Stroke. This card's actually really good in limited. Especially sealed. For 7 mana sorcery, you deal 7 damage to 1, 2, or 3 targets. And if you did at least 7 red mana into that, or if you put all 7 red mana into that spell, it deals 7 damage to each target instead of divided. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9. No foil. Embereth Shieldbreaker. Turn to a pumpkin. Mysterious Pathlighter. And the red rare land. We only got a few boosters left in this box. Few boosters. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, here's a foil. We're getting low on boosters, but we got a foil. Once in Future. Spectre Shriek. Serpharin the Hedgehammer. Rare card is Castle Locthwain, the Black Land. Foil card, though. Stolen by the Fae, a foil rare. It's another rare, and it's foil. We'll take that. Two boosters left. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No or foil. Spinning Wheel. Okay, Adversary. Burning Yard Trainer. Rare. Ooh, Mythic Rare. Circle of Loyalty. Yet another Knight card. So this is the white artifact Mythic that's in this set. It costs 4 white, but costs 1 less for each Knight you control. Creatures you control get +1/+1. Whenever you cast a legendary spell, you get a 2/2 Knight with Vigilance. Pay 3 to white and tap this. Create a 2/2 white knight creature token with vigilance. So it is just a token generator with the right kind of a setup for it. Again, I feel like there's something there with knights. So you could get this out as early as potentially turn 3. If you go turn 1, 1 mana knight, turn 2, 1 mana knight, 1 mana knight, turn 3, drop that bad boy. So it's possible. Duo, thanks for the resub. Rat token. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, final pack is foil. Final pack is foil. Here we go. Big money. Let's do it. Covetous Urge. Sorcerer's Broom. Sir Alan. Lion's Claw. Rare card first. Another Murderous Rider, which is dope. Very happy about that. Foil. It's just a thrill of possibility, but did y'all feel the thrill of possibility this foil could have been a mythic? We all felt that thrill, so it's appropriate. All right, there you go, everyone. There's your box openings for Throne of Eldraine. I need to brew up some standard cards for sure. I don't know what I'm going to do yet, but hope you enjoyed watching this. Favorite uncommon, sir? Probably blue. Ooh, or red. Either blue or red. How do magic packs work for foils? And Yu-Gi-Oh! It replaces a rare. And Magic, it replaces a common. Final treasure count is 18 with 10 mythics. Yep, so if we take... These are all the mythics from this box, sorry. Or all the treasures from that box. Treasures from the previous box. This one got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8... Is that 9 total? Yeah, 9 in that box. Previous box had 8. So arguably, this one had a little bit more treasures. But this box had Garrick and Oko. That's hard to beat. But there you go. I'm going to wrap this up for YouTube. If you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to check me out every Monday. On twitch.tv/ProJared for Magic Monday, where I just do magic stuff on Monday. But thanks for watching here on YouTube. Really appreciate it. Say bye to YouTube chat. And hopefully I'll see you guys here sometime.